Thanks, Russ, and welcome to a demo of the 2025 IMAC Sportsman schedule. 10-mile wind down the runway as usual. And as we take off position rounds, just a reminder that the Sportsman schedule now requires a aerobatic scale or semi-scale model of the full size. And as you position after takeoff, you're allowed to do some simple manoeuvres, procedural turn, or what I'm going to do, which is a half reverse cubanate. So I'm going to pull up for a 45-degree up line. I can see what's happening with the drift of the model and get the feeling for the conditions up aloft. So we then continue around that 5/8 loop, ready back straight and level. When you're comfortable, call in the box to tell the judges that you're about to start the sequence. But the judging starts as you depart straight and level flight, so that's where it starts. And we're putting up for a 45-degree up line, full roll, halfway up the 45-degree up line, and then a gentle level off. I'm going to extend upwind a little bit before I start the split S. So half a roll, no line, immediately start pulling down to the split S, half a loop, and now feed in some power as we come to the bottom, ready for the snap roll, which is there. And that manoeuvre finishes. And then we can pull virtually straight up to the stall turn. The graphics are backwards, don't worry about that. So the roll is halfway up the line, which was a quarter roll. We then do the stall turn. I'm now doing a shorter line, but the roll is still halfway down it because I want to pull out at the mid-height, ready for the next manoeuvre. So here it comes the figure P. So it starts in the mid-height. We come round 3/4 of a loop with half a roll at the top, centred at the top. It can be fairly gentle because you're coming back into wind. And we establish the aircraft on a vertical down line, pause, and then we can pull out. Now we come to half for a square loop on the corner. So we pull up for a 45-degree up line. Keep that going, give yourself plenty of room. Second 45-degree up line. Now the aircraft's being blown downwind, so pull over the top, establish the line and pull back round. Now feed in the power again to accelerate the aircraft back to the base. Then we come to a vertical Humpty Bump, so we pull up, vertical line, mark a line, roll halfway up the line, pull over the top into a nice half round, half a loop, establish the vertical down line. Again, the roll is going to be in the centre of the vertical down line, and when you're ready, you can pull out. And the next manoeuvre is a goldfish, so we pull up 45 degrees, roll the aircraft inverted, again correcting for the wind, and then we pull round a 3/4 loop. This 3/4 loop doesn't have to be a particular size, it can be tight, it can be big, whatever you fancy. But establish two 45-degree lines, one on the way in, one on the way out there, and level the aircraft off. Next manoeuvre is spin, so I'm going to continue to go upwind quite a long way because there's quite a lot going on downwind in the next few manoeuvres. So waiting for the aircraft to stop. This one spins quite slowly, but we establish 1.5 turn spins and another vertical downline wind corrected. We pull back out, brief pause, and then immediately pull up to the teardrop, so 45 degrees again, 2-point hesitation roll, and then after the same line, we can pull over the top. You can make this loop fairly large because it helps bring the aircraft back towards the centre and it doesn't drift too far downwind. Establish that vertical down line, and then halfway down the line again, we do the full roll. Pull back out when you're ready. And again, after a very brief pause, at least one fuselage length, then you can pull up for the shark spin. So up 45 degrees, two of a 4-point hesitation roll, and then pushing over the top, ready for 2 of an 8-point hesitation roll on the way down. And those radiuses can all be different on that manoeuvre as well, the same as all the others. Once you're ready, straight and level, call out of the box, and that tells the judges that you finished, and you can come round and land on. No showboating on the way round, and you don't have to go outwards if the wind was blowing behind you. you could have come over the shark's fin and done the 2 of 8 point hesitation rolls back towards you, so that the model isn't going too far away. Choice is yours. Lots of information is available on the IMAC UK website, and there's also links to the European website where you'll see lots of useful information. So as we come into land, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy flying the sequence.